Hey guys, welcome back to World of Tanks. Got another little quick game for you today in my mouse, and as you can see it starts off with some discussion in the chat as to which is better, the mouse or the E100. There definitely seems to be split opinion. The E100 in the enemy team believes that the E100 is better. A few people in my team saying the mouse is better. So yeah, we will find out. Well, I was going to say we'll find out the answer to that in this game, but yeah. Obviously it depends on situations and whatnot. I just throw in my 2 cents and say the mouse is crap if you don't get support from your team. The E100, I don't have one so I couldn't tell you, but guy in our team thought the same. But yeah, it's definitely similar to the VK4502B in that regard. I honestly think if you don't get the support from your team, you're pretty useless. Not much you can do. The only plus side, and this is if you're not playing in platoons, if you're playing in platoons then you've got your own support, so it's not as bad. But the only plus side of the mouse over the VK4502B in that regard is that people generally are more willing to help out a mouse. They see one, it's not a very common tank, and they just, you know, it's one of those tanks that kind of lightens everyone's mood a little bit. Kind of like the TOG, but I think the TOG holds the title in that regard. People see a TOG and they just light up. But anyway, we are heading down the left flank on the right side of the map. And we've got a friendly E100 in front of us and a Jagdpanzer E100 behind us. I'm still not too keen on playing the mouse on maps like this, because you know it's a very good tank for fighting in towns, but of the few games, like 20 or 30 games I've played in the mouse so far, I've only had a town map once, I think, which has been rather frustrating. But yes, here we go. We have an enemy E100 in front of us, so we're just going to keep ploughing up and see what we can do about him. So the question shall be answered. Now he's not paying attention to us, so we can just aim a little and get a shot on his lower glacis, no problem. But we've not got any cover, so he can do the exact same to us. We just look straight into our lower glacis. I think he might have been firing heat. I think you can tell that from the size of the penetration hole, and it is quite small. So he's got some backup, just tier 8 heavy tanks, nothing too bad that we need to be worrying about. Our friend managed to track him there and we got a shot in his lower glacis again. I was very surprised that that one penetrated, it was kind of a steep angle. But what we've done here is we've parked up against the rock. Just get another shot to track him, keep him in place, see if our friends can do anything. We're parked up against the rock here, we've turned into the rock, so we're hiding our lower glacis and we're angling our armour. So if they come round to get a shot on us, it's not going to be a very good one. And I'm just tracking him again because I know that I've got our friendly tank destroyer, the Jagdpanzer E100, behind us up in C8. So it was just in case that would get him any shots. Just keep the guy tracked in the open. And there's no sense in rushing round, because that would be a very big mistake. So we're just going to sit here and wait. Sixth sense goes off, no surprise. He's starting to side scrape us. I actually thought he'd left that angle a little too shallow. I thought our shot would have went in, but it did not. So he's doing quite a good job there. And this is where you learn how to engage an E100 if you're at close range with an accurate enough gun. That bar that runs along the top of the E100, the rangefinder bar, it's very similar to the ears of the tank on a T29. The very edges, the ears if you will, are no hitbox zones, so you can shoot them, you can hit them, you can penetrate them, but it won't do any damage. However, in the E100, the bar that runs along the top, which connects the two sides, is a weak spot. So when you're at close range with an accurate enough gun, it is very straightforward to pick him off. And that is one of the advantages that the mouse has over the E100. There you go. Really straightforward when you're at that close range. Whereas as you can see on friendly E100s, he's got bar, and on the mouse that we're driving, there is no bar. So that is one of the weak spots we do not share. And we'll just go for a bump kill. Wouldn't even call that a ram kill, can hardly get enough speed up in a mouse, but this'll bump to finish him off. So yeah, we'll speed up the replay here. And everyone's kind of just scattered about the place. Both of our teams just everywhere. But that was our main engagement for this battle. Coming across the E100 along the side there. So we're just going to advance round and continue into the enemy base. They're capping us. And there's no way we're going to get back to do anything about that, so our best option is just to cap their base. And bring it back down to normal speed. So we've got an E50M on our right. He's one hittable, if we can actually hit him. Yeah, but we do have a tank destroyer on our left that just got taken out, which is great. Means we don't need to worry about him anymore. And we're just going to stay here and angle our tank, as well as hiding behind the debris and the boxes in the enemy base. And that is another point. Whenever you start a standard battle, just run over the boxes in your base. They serve you no help whatsoever. All it will do is help the enemy when they're trying to cap your base. And that's going to be the end of this game. So there you are guys, the mouse versus the E100. In this case, mouse wins. So there we go guys, into the post-battle results. As you can see, that was enough to get us our second class mastery badge in the mouse. Very nice. Picked up 35,000 credits, and it was our daily double, so that gave us 1678 XP. And as you can see, we done 2,346 damage to that E100, so we done the majority of the damage to him. His full health total is 2,700, so that's not too bad at all. Good little performance. So, thanks for watching guys, that was a little mouse version E100 game, and I will have some more tanks up soon. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.